Coming to the Tainted Tavern, come sit a while for free. We talk about our musings and devices we've been using.
Hello and welcome to the Tainted Tavern, and today I've got a really quick beer review for you, just a quick beer. I've been working all day on my new book, What Remains Hidden. I'm coming to the the finale of the book now, in first draft. It's been a struggle since the 50 to 60% mark, just trying to make it all make sense. But I'm coming to the end now, and I anticipate having a completed first draft by the middle of next week. Then it'll come then when I'll chop it about a bit and do the second draft stage. I really enjoy the second draft because I find that so much easier than the first draft. First draft, you're actually inventing the story, trying to make it make sense. In the second draft, then you're making sure that it all makes sense, because it's got quite a convoluted plot, so I've got to make sure everything ties in together. Anyway, that's What Remains Hidden, and I'll talk about that in a future video down the road. It's going to be my next book, although I've got a couple of titles being republished in January, which I'll tell you more about. But anyway, today I'm going to do a beer review. It's the Christmas season, and once upon a time during the Christmas season, before the days of the craft brewery explosion, you could find unusual beers in supermarkets only at Christmas. These days they're there all year round with the craft beer explosion. There's so much more variety available now than they've ever been. But they used to have a chocolate stout, and every year I'd buy a 4-pack of chocolate stouts because I do like stout and I like chocolate. But anyway, as I say, since the craft beer explosion, there are so many strange concoctions now. Beers have strange names now, don't they? The one I'm going to talk about today is called Mini Crunch Chocolate Honeycomb Stout. Sounds like a vape juice. Vape juice have bizarre names as well. Dragon's juice, dragon's blood. But anyway, this is a chocolate honeycomb stout, a mini crunch at 6.0% the volume. And it's from Vault City. Vault City are an Edinburgh brewery and very well regarded. A lot of their beers have taken awards, and they're very well known for their expertise in producing quality stouts, the stout style. Now this, it's a milk stout, of course. It contains lactose. I'm just going to pour it into my hobgoblin glass here. Hobgoblin are another brewery who used to be superb, but I still like one or two of their beers, but these days they're part of the Marston's group and the beers are not what they were. So, milk stout, not much of an head there. Colour wise, when I hold it up to the light, it's very dark, as would be expected from a stout, but it's not that jet black stout colour. There is a kind of browny, chocolatey colour there to the nose. Yeah, quite a bit of sweetness, chocolate maybe. But as I say, I enjoy a stout, and I do like these chocolate stouts. I purchased one the other week. I can't remember. It was billed as a white chocolate stout. My God, that was a monstrosity. That was absolutely horrid. On the back of the tin here, it tells us that this contains malted barley and oats, lactose, of course, it being a milk stout, brown sugar, chola, toffee, vanilla, hops, wheat. It doesn't give the type of hops here, but it's a fair bet. There's some Challenger and some Golden in here. But it is what it is, I suppose. So let's take a taste. They say the head is very almost non-existent now. It doesn't produce much of an head. There's a fair level of carbonation for a stout, though. That's definitely a sweetie. So yeah, you get that chocolatey. And maybe you do get a bit of honeycomb. I mean, the can label shows a load of little, like, what I can only describe as sort of crunchy bars without being crunchies, because that would be a copyright infringement, of course. But there is honeycomb there. What I'm going to do for an experiment, I've got myself a little flake here. We've got a load of these in the cupboard downstairs. We use them to make our own 99s. 99s, aren't they still the best ice creams ever? 99. On vacation out in the UK and you don't know what that is. It's a cornet ice cream cone with a flake in the top. Love it. So, flake. Dipped in the stout. Why not? The stout doesn't take away the taste of the chocolate. I don't know if they're going to do that again. That's nice. If you don't like the beer, it's really nice if you dip chocolate in it. There are loads of beer reviews on YouTube, but how many beer reviews have you seen where beer has been paired with a bar of chocolate? Not only paired, but dipped in, but it's quite nice. I mean, if you like stouts and you like the profile of a chocolate stout, you're going to enjoy this. There's nothing wrong with this. It's the mouthfeel is quite thick and creamy. It's very easy to drink. Considering it's a 6% ABV, I'm not getting too much of an alcohol taste. Then you don't with the best stouts. They're always smooth and moreish, and that's what this is. This is moreish. It's got a very thick mouthfeel. It's creamy. The primary taste is chocolate, yes. The honeycomb taste, I think that's a lot more subtle. The chocolate here is overriding it. It's nice though. Very, very nice. So, pick this up in one of the local supermarkets, I think Tesco's maybe, but it's everywhere. Vault City have got quite a good reach, Vault City Brewery. £4 a can, so it's not cheap. But I got this in a 4 for 3 deal, so which is what I often do. Because I review beers on this channel from time to time, what I like to do when I'm in the supermarkets, I'll always go for the 4 for 3 and I'll get a mixture. There are only certain beers that I buy regularly, the same type regularly, and they're my favourite, and that would be Kurugos Lass from the Morgan Brewery, really good. Guinness, of course. I do like Guinness. Yeah, London's Pride, one of the finest ales. I also, whenever I can see it, and we don't see it very often these days, at least in my locality, is Fuller's ESB. That's one of my favourite beers. But every now and then I'll buy take advantage of the 4 for 3 offer and get 4 different beers with the purpose of reviewing on this channel. And this is a decent beer. I can imagine relaxing of an evening, you know, watching a film with one of these. And sipping it slowly, just enjoying it. It's a milk stout, 6% ABV. It's not too bad at all. In fact, it's pretty decent. It's sold as a chocolate honeycomb stout, so can't criticize it because it is what it is. It says if this is a chocolate flavoured stout, and it's damn chocolatey. Not getting so much honeycomb, although I think there is a slight bit of there, and it works really well when you dip your flake into it. I suppose you could dip crunchy in. Well, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Be a weird combination. Picnic. Chewing on all those raisins, having them soaked with a delicious milk stout. Anyway, that's Vault City Chocolate Honeycomb Stout, and if you've enjoyed this little nonsensical review, there's so much more on this channel, so take a look around the channel, give it a thumbs up, give me a like, click the little bell at the bottom to be notified next time I upload a video. And the videos I upload, there's so much variety that one minute I'm reviewing films, then books, then I'm talking about my own writing, I'm doing pipe tobacco reviews, whiskey reviews. We do it all on this channel, so please subscribe, come back, and cheers, yaki dance. See you soon.
Come into the Tainted Tavern, come sit a while for free. We talk about our musings and devices we've been using.